Welcome to Gunners Lovers TV. Jurrien Timber is back. He's back training with our boys in Dubai. Arsenal, as you know, they are doing the hot weather training in Dubai to train and find out what has been wrong, which is obvious. They can't score goals. So they are finding how they can solve that problem in Dubai. All right. So Jurrien Timber is back. He's doing his training on the field now. So it's not a question of he's still in the gym jumping up and down. He's now kicking the ball. If he has a trainer with him, they are doing all sorts of exercises with the ball. He's kicking the ball. There are some times you see him try to score a goal with the small goal post they have in training, and also do some drills where they put some metal stands round, going around the opponent and all that, using both foot, trying to see how efficient, how strong, how you can strengthen that knee. Everything they need to do, they are doing it now. So not long before you see him start playing with the boys, maybe 5-5 aside, 6-6 aside, as they do in training. So our report last time, which said that by March he should be back. The way we are going now, he might be back in February. So let's keep our fingers crossed. We pray there's no setback. Now we quickly move to transfers. As you all know, the market is very, very quiet. Very, very quiet. I've never seen a transfer window as quiet as the cold here in United Kingdom. The cold has affected the transfer window. So, Fabrizio Romano, who everybody knows is a very reputable journalist, with the "here we go" quote from him. Many Arsenal fans have been waiting to hear that word for their club, but we have not heard anything called "here we go." He says Arsenal will try as much as possible to sign a fullback and a striker, but there are so many reasons beyond their control which is hindering this. He said that players that they want to sign are either too expensive. Don't forget, we are very close to the FFP's target limit. So he says that they are very expensive, because not just bringing one player that is like Jesus, somebody that should be better than Jesus or Nketiah is what we are looking for. So, but they are very expensive. And also, the ones that they maybe are not too expensive, which they want to buy, their clubs will not want to sell them. So every club is protecting its own now. Yes, if Arsenal did not put themselves in this position, we will be carrying cap in hand, begging people to sell their players, even if you want to give them greener pastures elsewhere. It's the way you lay your bed, you lie on it. Our strikers have scattered the bed, so nobody is able to sleep on it now. That's why everybody is running from pillar to post, trying to see who can buy, who agree to come and save them. So the situation with Arsenal at the moment is almost the situation with other clubs. Players are too expensive. Clubs are unwilling to let go their player. Now that brings us to BORJA MAYORAL, we spoke about last time. BORJA MAYORAL's club has said they are not releasing BORJA MAYORAL. They are not selling him. It's not for sale. So that information we got from the Sun long time, that it was Arsenal had bid 22 million. They say they have not seen that kind of money near anywhere in Spain. So besides, they said BORJA MAYORAL has his own personal ambition to be called for the Spanish national team. So it's comfortable, according to the club, it's comfortable in Getafe, you know, the players will not be the one talking. So the clubs will be talking for them at this during this transfer window. They are not like a Casido and Co. So they don't go and shoot themselves in the foot with their words. So the club is the one saying that it's comfortable in the Getafe and they wants to push to enter the Spanish national team. So those are the words from the coach, the management of Getafe at the moment. So BORJA MAYORAL is going nowhere. On transfers, you remember that Newcastle was bought over by new owners not long ago, and that propelled them, with the investment they made, that propelled them to the Champions League spot before they fell out last, were kicked out of the Champions League competition. Now, in this transfer window now, or in Premier League now, two things are that clubs fear now: VAR and FFP rules. VAR and FFP rules. FFP rules is the one reigning, especially now that we have transfer window. Eddie Howe is the coach for Newcastle. He was asked why can't they sign Solanke of Bournemouth, Dominic Solanke of Bournemouth. He said, well, he signed Solanke. He's a very good player. But the position where Newcastle is now, that they cannot afford to buy the caliber of player of Dominic Solanke at this time. There were reports, they had a loss of about 150 to 160 million in the last financial year. That means they didn't make profits. And one of the FFP rules, if we understand it, is where are you getting the money from if you did not make profit? So they are trying to discourage clubs to stop their getting help from anywhere, not from their owners or anybody. So live by what you have been able to generate within. He also said that Newcastle will embrace short-term options. Short-term options like loans. That he was even painting how good loans could be. So that's to tell you how everything is in the transfer market. That sometimes loans can be very good. Yes, that everybody should be in the club, the supporters and everybody should be looking at them embracing the option of loan if they are able to get anyone that they can afford. You see? So he also said that nobody is coming to their help to help them out of the situation. So they are going to live by what they have and try to improve the team. So Newcastle fans that are waiting to get signings might be very, very disappointed with that statement. And the news has been going on around the block that they may have to sell their best players to generate funds to be able to buy. So players like Alexander Isak, they bought, the Swede striker, who has been very prolific for them this season. And Gumeres, who is being also courted by PSG. These two players are what people have been saying they should sell so that they get money. Arsenal is, of course, would have regretted not buying Isak. You know, we bought Jesus. Jesus has his own qualities, but I, for one thing, Isak is performing better now because of the number of goals he has scored last season. You know, he has scored a lot of goals last season and he has scored a lot this season again, or better than Jesus. So the only reason I think Arteta and Edu went for Jesus because he's a proven winner in Man City and he was used to the Premier League physicality and all that. But Isak has settled in very fast. Now there are rumors that Arsenal will be pushing to buy Isak, which is about 63 to 75 million or thereabout. But we don't have that kind of money, except we sell somebody. I don't know who is the person who be the one to bear the cat now, as they say. Anyway, so that's about Newcastle. And then we move quickly to Marquinhos, our Arsenal player. Marquinhos, our Arsenal player who plays for Nantes. He was on loan to Nantes. Remember the Brazilian boy we bought? He has not been productive. He hardly started any match in Nantes. He only had 1 assist. I don't think he even scored any goal. So we've recalled him. He's come back. Instead of coming back straight to the competition to Saka, he's been sent to the Brazilian under 21 team to compete for Olympics. You know, so by the time he comes back now, he should be around the end of February. That's when he will be coming back. So what happens between now and then? You see, that brings us to the story of that Charles Watt has been trying to pour water on. There was a picture or maybe video of Saka resting during, I'm sure, during training or somewhere. And people were all over the place. Why are you resting? When you people put Arsenal in this position before everybody went on break. Why are you resting? Well, he's resting because he has played so many matches. I think out of 30 something matches, he has played about 26, you know. So he has not really rested. So he's resting. And that rest is what we want him to really rest. If we had, I mean, let Nelson, who they say scored a very good goal during in training, we want to see that goal in rematch, you know. Should play for him, let him rest. You know, let him rest. And teams already know what his style of play now is very predictable. Those days when players want to get heroes, they watch Ronaldo, they watch Messi, they watch all these big players, their video clips, and then they try to imitate it. So Saka is resting because he's tired. He should rest. Charles Watt said that rest is what he needs. Yes, I agree with him. If you remember one of the videos we did here, I did say when we had our blip, according to Declan Rice, that what Arsenal is facing now is like what Tottenham faced, what Liverpool faced, and what Man City faced. Now, Guardiola has come out to also re-emphasize that this was what he was trying to explain, that Man City were facing when they blipped, when they struggled against clubs like Tottenham, Wolves, and all that. It's the same thing, not being able to score goals. So that is a period more or less that a club has to pass through. You know, I mean, Wilson, the striker for Newcastle, says that it is fatigue that he thinks is responsible for Arsenal's blip, and that they will come back again, you know, playing. So now this break that we have had, for international break, so to say, has really made the difference now, because it will at least help to reset the button that was going amiss in the Arsenal team. Yesterday, two clubs who played, rather, Burnley and Luton. Lonely Burnley is safely driving their plane to relegation. They are driving safely. Nobody is competing with them at all. They are at the bottom. They are driving safely to relegation. Yes. So they played Luton. They could not hold on. They scored their goal around 37, 39 minutes. Early in the match. First half. What did they do? They slipped. There was a controversial goal scored by Luton in the extra minute, I think about 92 minutes, or final play in the second half, which cancelled Burnley's 1-goal lead. So Burnley, the way they are going, they have registered themselves as favorites to go down. Yes. On a lighter note, and you tell me what you think about Emmanuel Adebayo's comments regarding Victor Osimhen. We are told by newspaper report that Osimhen sees him as one of his mentors. So as a mentee, Osimhen will look onto him too. So now the situation is that Adebayo has advised Victor Osimhen to ply his trade now in the Premier League. Having conquered the Italian league, he'll be able to win the Scudetto, or so they call it, their own cup there with Napoli. He scored about 26 goals last season. So he should now move to the Premier League, that is one of the toughest league in the world. Now, what Adebayo failed to tell, our dear brother Adebayo failed to tell Victor Osimhen was, please go to Arsenal. I expected Adebayo to stamp, make it very clear. Go to Arsenal. Rather, I say go to Premier League. We all know that Adebayo played for Man City and Arsenal. So maybe he didn't want to raise any controversy again. Because if you say go to Man City, Arsenal fans will fire him. If you say go to Arsenal, maybe Man City fans will also fire him. So you say go to Premier League. And then on a lighter note, there was an African referee, I think from Zambia. Yes. Who blew the whistle before the final time at about 85th minute of the game. He blew the whistle when the teams were struggling to come and equalize. Trying to win the match. He blew it. And they ran to him and said, why will you do such a thing like this, And he restarted the game again. And he stopped it again at 89 minutes or so. It was drama. And up to today, nobody exactly know whether he was punished for that inefficiency. He says he was more or less hallucinating. He was not feeling too well. So that's why he's seeing double. Whatever the wristwatch he had, stopwatch he had, was saying was different from what his head was interpreting. So that's what happened when somebody is very confused and not feeling well. Pray that his health improves. From the look of things, he might not be blowing the whistle for too long. Now, those are the stories we have for you on GunnersLoversTV. Like I told you, it's all quiet in the market. Ziki from Bologna, BORJA Mayoral from Getafe, ZUBIMEDI from I think Sociedad. All these players you are hearing, Ivan Toney, Victor Osimhen, Vlahovic, the list is endless. No concrete move from Arsenal, no bid anywhere. If you hear anybody saying all these things, all these are rumors. Nothing is coming out from anywhere. Like, share, and subscribe. Do not walk up past. This is GunnersLoversTV. We welcome all those who have subscribed and those who subscribe after this video. Please share this video to your friends. Let them know that we are on the lookout for the latest news on the transfers regarding Arsenal. Once anything comes out, we'll make sure we send it to you on this platform. Give this video a like, and hope to see you in our next video. Stay blessed. Bye.